I'd like to take a moment to thank my channel members for your continued support. Thank you, and consider joining today for added perks and exclusive content. Hello and welcome, I'm Bert the Stormtrooper, and today we're going to be taking a look at a 3D printed filler and weapons kit for Studio Series 86 Perceptor. This comes from my good friend Larkin of Larkin's Lair. I'll put a link to his channel right here. He offers these on his Etsy store, so please go and support a fellow YouTuber and a fellow fan of the community. He does really good stuff for the community. So we've got 5 pieces here. 3 of them are fillers. We have a back filler, and then we have the 2 arm fillers that will also work as leg fillers for the microscope mode. And then we have a 2-piece weapon right there. So moving right along, this first piece right here, we'll bring this in close, and this is going to be the back filler right there. It's a very good approximation. The color match on this is not exact, but it's very close. So you've got a peg right there, and that's just going to peg into that hole on his back right there. And what's neat about this is that this piece is not a parts forming piece. Once you get that in there, it stays in there, because for transformation, all you have to do is just rotate it over to the side, put his head away, and then bring it right back up again. And it's there, it's in place. So that's very neat that you don't have to take the parts off for transformation, at least this part right here. Now, moving back to the front here, let's take a look at the inside of the arms. And let me make sure that I can identify. So you're going to want, let's see, there is the piece with, let me bring this in close. So the side that has the 2 little notches right there, we want those facing forward. And I'm trying to identify, because I always have a hard time identifying which one's front and which one's back. Or left and right rather. So we're just going to go for broke here and just guess. And see, that might not be it. So that might go over here. Yep, there you go. That fit perfectly right in there. And then this one's going to tab right in there. And there you go. Now his arms are filled. And again, not an exact color match, but it's pretty close. It does a really good job. And then finally, his weapon comes in 2 pieces. And this is an approximation of the weapon that he had in G1. So you got the little rocket launcher right there. And you're just going to take your rocket, slide it right into the launcher right there. And then you give him that as a weapon. And there you go. Now, Perceptor has a G1 rocket launcher weapon. His arms don't have those hollow spots, and neither does his back. And this does a lot to improve the look of Perceptor. Now, going into the microscope mode, like I mentioned earlier, the piece on the back does not need to be removed. You simply slide it over, tuck the head, and slide it right back in. So that works just like that. But the pieces that we had covering the arms, or filling in the arms, we need to remove those. And here's what we're going to do with them in microscope mode. So we're just going to open this up, and we're going to use them to cover up all of this right here. So all we got to do is bring the piece in, and we're going to take that little, kind of like that C-clip looking part, and we're going to put it into this large slot right here on the inside of his thigh. Put that one there. And we're going to make sure that the little nubs are pointing out. Put this one in here. And then close his legs back up. And as you can see now, that really does a really good job of filling that in right there. Bring this back down again, and he looks solid now. And of course, you know, as with before, we're no longer using, if you saw my review, I was putting his weapon back here. You can still, you know, put his weapons, you know, on the slots if you want, or on the 5mm ports if you want to do that. You can. Personally, I'm not a fan of that. So I just leave him off to the side when he's in microscope mode. But there you go. Filler for the microscope mode. So there you go. A filler and weapons kit for Studio Series Perceptor. This makes a great figure even better. Thank you so much to Larkin of Larkin's Lair for making this and supporting the Transformers community. If you would like to support Larkin's Lair and support the Transformers community, I'll have a link to Larkin's channel and his Etsy store down in the description below. Make sure you go check him out and make sure you support a fan that also supports the community. And I think that about does it for the Larkin's Lair filler and weapons kit for Studio Series Perceptor. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you next time.